国人 Christian Levett 收藏近30年，拥有世界上最大的古武器和盔甲私人收藏和最重要的女性抽象表现主义艺术收藏。我们拜访了他在南法小镇木然的家，一探这位顶级藏家的家中私藏。
So in the house here in Mougins, which is one of the homes of Picasso, I like to collect artworks with kind of south of France themes. We have Picasso, Matisse, Vincent van Gogh, Derain, Picabia.
一进门，迎面看到的是毕加索和他的情人们。
This is a drawing by Picasso done in around 1944 of Françoise Gillot. She was around 21 when he met her. He was around 60 years old. There's also, if we look here, this is a self-portrait drawing by Dora Maar, who is Picasso's second partner in life. He was with her when he met Françoise Gillot. Underneath is a first century statue, probably of a deity. I like to have a sort of nice grouping of the ancient versus the modern. This is a late drawing by Van Gogh, done just before he died, and was just in the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. And then we have a 1st century AD Roman statue of a late 18th century bureau, Italian. My favourite piece in the house might be the drawing by Paul Gauguin. In the top right-hand corner, he's done a little sort of cartoon of a self-portrait.
It's like reading the diaries of these great masters.
Yeah, when you look at that, you're in the moment with Paul Gauguin. And I love buying drawings because you really see, the artist's hand, sort of line by line. And they're quite accessible. For £20,000-30,000, you can certainly buy amazing drawings. Welcome to my toilet. This is by Diego Giacometti. The last one that traded at auction went for, I think, about $500,000. He used to be on the coffee table in the living room, but I had a party at New Year a few years ago, and people were using him as an ashtray. I thought it was safer to put him in the toilet. Delvaux, Chagall, Giacometti in the toilet. And if you're in here for a long time, then you've got something nice to look at.
顺着楼梯向上，藏品的媒介也越来越多元。塞萨尔用压扁的牛奶罐做的雕塑，达利晚期的拼贴画，米罗在宣纸上的蜡笔画。
Well, I always liked collecting in different areas. Overall, there's nearly 2,000 works, including oil paintings, furniture, antiquities, sculpture of different periods. You have to make it work. I was very proud of those kind of juxtapositions. And in the Prior Museum, people absolutely love them.
7年前 ，Christian 全身心投入到战后及当代女性艺术的收藏中，特别是纽约画派抽象表现主义。
This is a period that you would normally associate with Jackson Pollock, Mark Rothko, Willem de Kooning, but so many of these artists were incredible. Many of these female painters are trading at between 1/10 and 1/100th of the price of the male counterparts. 6 years ago, I bought Lee Krasner's most important picture, Prophecy, for $50 million. Even if you can find one, you'd get a very weak Jackson Pollock. She was painting when Jackson Pollock died. He likes the painting. She then gets on a plane, goes to Paris. He's killed in the car accident while she's away.
Though the price is different, but back at time, these females, they're presented by the same museum or the same galleries.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. In the 40s and 50s, they weren't discriminating. Somehow or another, the generalist art historians seem to continually write females out of the history books and focus on the males.
今年6月 ，Christian 创立了欧洲第一家女性艺术博物馆 FAM。 展出从印象派至当代最重要的女性艺术家作品。
I've been able to build this museum quality collection, which is fantastic, and now it really gives a platform for voices of these artists to speak. I think the mission of the museum is if people walk around and they think, wow, I've just seen 100 artworks by the most incredible 20th century artists, many of which I'd never heard of before. How do we ever get to a point where 90% of the artwork on the walls of modern art museums was only by male artists? I think it's important to get artworks out there for, the public to see if you own important ones. Ultimately, you're only the custodian of the piece for a period of time.